Skip here on the timeline to get right to the meat of this video. Otherwise, I have some updates that I want to mention. I wanted to get this video out sooner, but I had to deal with a few things first. Mainly going on a short vacation to Galveston, Texas, which is hella dope, by the way. You should totally go there. Also, everything is in order for me to go to China for the first week of July. That's when my flight is. Forgive me when I say I might not be uploading anything in the month of July, just so I'm used to living in China, another country completely compared to the United States. I'm sure y'all understand. I mainly am worried about the language barrier, but I am taking private tutor lessons for that. But there's also the differences in water and food quality and pollution. For that, I'll have to get a little bit creative, mainly getting plenty of bottled water and gradually weaning myself to that water, just so I don't get stomach cramps or really bad poops. And for the pollution, I'll probably just get a mask, and there will probably be some sort of phone app showing how bad the air quality is for that day. That's all, on to the video. Now, earlier this month, on June 14th, Twitter user PartyPrat tweeted out a few screenshots of someone being paid only $40 for their work for ArtworkTee. Not per shirt, just the design. The opening poster suggested $500 being a better start as an industry standard apparently. With this, people began to complain. ArtworkTee gets wind of this tweet and sets to make things right. At 1:33 a.m., they offer to make changes in their policies, pay their artists, quote, regular commission rate plus 200% for resale, as well as generous $300 to the complaining party, the artist they ripped off. I should have worded that better, sorry. But you know what now? Everything is just fine and dandy, right? Well, this sparked something inside of me. Something that I've been meaning to talk about ever since these accusations of undercutting their artists first began. One of the people behind ArtworkTee is a known tracer and scammer. Now this is pretty shocking, but let me back up to around the year 2013, and let me introduce you to someone by the name of Neil Waycaster. If that name doesn't ring a bell, let me help you with this little video clip from BronyCon 2013.
Welcome to How to Draw Ponies, the stupidly easy approach. My name is Neil Waycaster. You may know me online as Draw Ponies. You may also know my voice acting work with Pony in a Box, who produced the show Dr. Who's Adventures.
And here he is at Pwn3Con, same year.
My name is Draw Ponies, and I draw ponies. My website is drawponies.com. I've been drawing ponies for about a year now. Before that, I really sucked at drawing.
Okay, so we have a brony artist that gives panels on how to draw colorful My Little Ponies. What's so special, you may be asking? Well, not only does he do these panels and draw well, he also drew comics that got pretty popular and was also selling merch at conventions. Very well at it, actually. Now, let's search the name Draw Ponies into the old search engine, and let's throw in the word comic too, I guess. Oh, a scandal. Let's see what this is about. Draw Ponies scandal. Popular artist caught tracing the show by his own fan club. Well then. Apparently, Neil, or Draw Ponies, decided to trace from screenshots of the show in order to make these amazing comics and fan merchandise. So not only was he ripping off people's copyrights, but a commercial property and selling it at conventions for cold hard cash. Understandably, people were pissed. Now that article of the scandal is on horsenews.net. They have a nice little 3-part breakdown of the entire ordeal, which I will link in the description because I like to cite my sources. Anyway, long story short, Neil is almost entirely exiled from the brony fandom, online mainly, kicked out from conventions, yada yada yada. Never did figure out if Hasbro sent him a cease and desist order though. By that I mean there is an ongoing trend of Hasbro's legal team beating down on fan artists whose art is too show accurate, or whose games are too much like the show, contain one too many trademark names, or it's just kind of whoever they feel like taking out. Yeah.
What?
So now that I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic actually, let's go over and curiously look at his DeviantArt page. Wait, this must be some kind of mistake. This is ArtworkTee's DeviantArt. Let's investigate. Now I'm just going to scroll through their gallery for now. Seems normal. Ooh, ponies. Let's keep going. Ah, those comics look familiar, but now they say ArtworkTee on them instead of Draw Ponies. Let's see if there are any archived versions of these comics somewhere. Now, I never thought I'd say this ever in my lifetime, but let's go to Pinterest. Oh, there they are. Now, let's do a little comparison of the two. Here's ArtworkTee, here's Draw Ponies. ArtworkTee, Draw Ponies. Here's that same comic, but animated.
Be like awesome sisters!
Huh?
Yay! I love you, Rainbow Dash!
Love you too, kid.
And it's Draw Ponies. Or is it ArtworkTee? This video, by the way, of the animated comic is on the front page of their DeviantArt page as well. So, I'm getting the feeling that there are either two possibilities. Either Neil handed over his DeviantArt page to ArtworkTee for some strange reason, or Neil himself tried to rebrand his image as ArtworkTee. Whatever the case, he is associated with it very much. So much so that when ArtworkTee was selling merch at Texas Furry Fiesta, right outside the dealer's den, not inside the dealer's den, I should mention, he was right there selling their merch alongside well-known furry YouTuber Majira Strawberry. Majira is attempting to pull his merch from ArtworkTee, by the way. So what's the conclusion here? Just how involved is Draw Ponies with ArtworkTee? Now, if you go to the ArtworkTee website, they have a Discord server for quote-unquote support, but I just went ahead and skipped the middleman and directly DM'd ArtworkTee, and lo and behold, there's Neil, right front and center. He's given himself the vague role of graphic designer guiding their work, which makes him pretty important to the company. Also, 200 is a lot of artists, isn't it? Hopefully they all get paid their respective dues and not, $40. Now I know what you're thinking, this is a drama video, but I'm not gonna bust their balls too much, because right now they're kind of dealing with Foxler. Yeah, that's tough, but I'm also making this video to show that I'm not exactly mad, but just extremely disappointed. I'm disappointed in that I once considered Neil a friend of mine. Whenever I'd see him at conventions, and even well after the scandal, I wished him well and hoped he would see the error in his ways. Now, underpaying artists might not be Neil's fault unless he is entirely the main person behind ArtworkTee, which is a possibility, but even then, consider this more of an artist beware than a hit piece or a random bit of drama. And that's all I have to really say on this matter. So take this video however you want. Maybe you see him as a redeemable person, try to make a good business with repaying artists their dues and even giving that $300, that one person. Or maybe you just see this as someone trying to get rich quick and dirty, and this whole PR stunt as trying to get people to not dirty their name or whatever. Whatever the case may be, this has been Lightning Runner, and I don't just do videos like these, I also have a review series called How Furry Is It, which I'm currently revamping and planning on continuing in the month of August. Until then, have a good day, and remember, it's up to you to make good financial decisions. And since you're still here, go ahead and check out my Patreon page. Patreon lets you pay creators like me directly through a monthly paid subscription, and if you're generous enough, you can even have your name in the credits before each review, or help me co-produce a review. I also have a special Discord server for my patrons, but you can also send me single donations through Ko-fi, that's Ko-Fi. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.